Live Music Reviews. I'm your host, Juggernaut, a multi-platinum production team, Arkatech Beatz. We're doing music reviews tonight. Let's go.
What's a girl to do when a man's that fine? Shining all the time. When he says he wants me, baby, don't you know? It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you, baby. It drives me insane and I can't stop thinking about you.
Music reviews tonight, man. We're gonna be on for a short minute. Check out a few joints.
Arkatech Beatz.
If it's your first time here, man, I'm Juggernaut of multi-platinum production team Arkatech Beatz. Shout out to my partner Mike Trauma D. We are doing music reviews and we've produced for everybody.
Yeah.
This new Max B.
Don Valley.
French Montana, produced by
Rails
us.
is poppin'. 48, I see you, baby, let's roll. Yeah. I gave him a signature on the C-note.
Let's go.
When it come to these speakers, I'm the keynote. Glock 19 tucked in the Pico. I'm a peacock. She like the deep throat, mom. Do new tricks, get it all clean. $250,000 on the truck, I'ma get it all green. Don't you fuck with the EMG, niggas all team black. Stevie and more, bigger cross seas, we be on patrol. Money won't fold, sweet and sour on the bagel, honey on the road. Try to show my man a globe, but Dunny on parole. Damn, P.O. a dick, money on patrol. Damn, I been chose, better off road. Don Valley on the building, letters all bold. I just hit me a royal flush, better on fold. On the oven, I bake cakes, but better on the stove. Yeah.
If you wanna make 1 million, you gotta make 2. Say don't bring sand to the beach, I brought the beach through. When New York fell off, Montana brought the east through. Malibu estates, mansion on the beach, at least 2. Don't think of outer space with a bitch you can't breathe.
This is Me Too, produced by us, Arkatech Beatz, French Montana, Max B, Coke Wave 3.5, Narcos out now. Look out for that. Cosmo Brothers coming soon. Look out for that $1 Million Baby 4 coming soon. We're doing music reviews, man. Multi-platinum producers, Arkatech Beatz. Let's go.
Rabbit 16, but my contract like an athlete. From birds on the block to the jet, CB on the wings. Tell your big homie my watch costs 100 billion streams. When it come to maxing on my name's Me Too. Cause when he got the cash, I was like Me Too. And when he got the drop, I was like Me Too. When he almost got shot, I was like Me Too. Man, this shit right here, dog, is just the preview. Wave guys on the way, Cosmo Brothers Part 2. Huh?
Yeah, I wish I could hit the lotto. Me too. Smoke a blunt while I...
We're doing all artists, producers. Some people have submitted some AI music for me to listen to, just to kind of check out their songwriting to see if they're doing the thing the right way. This live stream for music reviews, man, is really to kind of help folks really get their game up. You know, if it's your first time here, man, I'm Juggernaut, a multi-platinum production team, Arkatech Beatz, Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy of Mobb Deep, Max B, French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, Freddie Gibbs, Saha the Prince, Killer Mike, The Game, Jadakiss. The list goes on and on and on and on. Waka Flocka Flame, Shorty Low, you name it, we've pretty much done it. Meek Mill. So we're basically just trying to do here, and what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to help folks to kind of understand how to really get their songs and their beats to certain levels, right? You know what I'm saying? And try to get themselves ready for commercial viability. And at the same time, part of the reason why we've been able to last as long as we have in the music business is because we're really good at identifying talent. You know, in our experience, we've been A&Rs at the infamous Loud Records. If you know what that is, Loud Records is responsible for your Wu-Tangs, responsible for your Mobb Deeps, responsible for your Big Puns, etc., etc. So, you know, we have a long standing history of being able to identify talent, A&R, produce, you know, executive produce, that whole sort of thing. So what we're doing with this series here, man, is we're really trying to lend our experience to new artists on the come up, trying to build those relationships, trying to get artists to understand, like, you know, the music business, you know. And for my producers who are looking to get into the music business, we do have our community as Future Producer Society at school.com. You can check that out. The link is on the screen. It's free to join that. And what we're doing is we're teaching the music business, man, and we're teaching music production techniques, AI production techniques. We're teaching everything. I'm giving everybody the whole bag so that they can understand what it is that we do. And I'm just trying to give back something that I never had when I was coming up in this music business, because I never really had any help. So just trying to provide something for folks that I never had, and trying to give folks some opportunity at the same time. As long as they don't abuse me, I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we basically here, we're listening to some joints for people who want to, if people are listening and people want to jump into this thing, man, and want to really understand, man, thanks for your sub. And, you know, we're here. We're trying to play some music. I got some music here that's lined up. I've had over 900 submissions in here. I don't know what happened to some of these submissions. There's a technical something happening here where some of the music that were like skips or paid skips, they're being removed from the queue, and I'm not sure why they're being removed from the queue from being. I've played them, but they should still be counted as part of the submission list. So I've reached out to those guys at Nero to find out what's going on with it. It shouldn't be removing people that I listen to that, you know, may have paid to skip the line. I need to be able to go back to the people that paid, because most of the folks that pay to skip the line, their music, some of their music is a little bit at a different level, and a lot of them kind of understand the game here. So I want to be able to go back to some of that music that I flagged. But let's get started, man. Let's jump into this first one. It's called Speak On It by, who is this by? By Solo Cat. We're going to take a listen to it and see what it sounds like. You know, like I said, and I'm listening more for on a subjective level, not only on a, you know, not subjectively, but I'm listening to it just for objectively to try to make sure that, you know, there's certain things are there in terms of like song structure, mixes, beat selection, song arrangement, vocal production, and we're listening for those things. We're not really listening, like, you know, we're not getting into the weeds of how much I may or may not like a song, because, you know, how much I may or may not like a song doesn't always translate to how the people may or may not like a song. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to like a song for it to work. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of songs that I might not like, but I understand why they work. And I think that's what I'm trying to get folks to understand, is just because you don't like it, you have to understand the mechanics as to why it resonates with the people. You know what I mean? And that'll help to get your music production and your songwriting better, because you understand what resonates, you understand what works, even if it might not go with your personal taste per se. So let's get into it.
Hey man, this bitch so bad, my nigga.
Niggas keep on dissing, guess they wanna die. Quavo slid down, they got faced, I know they traumatized. Keep it a book like it broke got caught when he was by himself. Funny part about that take got popped, he should've hit his head. One day went by, then 2, then 3, we thought his ass was dead. 4 days went by, 5, then 6, he took a fucking med kit. Swear to God, bro, this really my life, ain't get on here just saying shit. Fast forward, gotta drop on Quan, he all by himself. Me and JC, we had our 50s, we was by ourselves. Cross all our mic like King Dry, this nigga just say yep. 20 minutes later, he pulling off, we tryna lace some built. Dom really a bitch on Lil' Gray, you know you supposed to build. He did hell, but he just still around, the fuck is going on? You say you weren't gonna tell nobody else, shit, I'm gonna let him know. He came around me dropping hella L's, but now he swear he faux. The sad part he really is, so that just let me know y'all taking anybody who drop 5s and say they wanna pose. Y'all just like hoes, y'all fake as hell and can't keep it 100. On maintain, come to slide, bitch, that is not my brother. Veil that gay shit, I shook my head, he used to be my stumper. And his mama stole 1500, she a fucking burger. Mike left me out of time, fucked up, be lucky he my cousin. But free lil' bro about that bitch, you know he coming home, he smoked Lil' Roo. Soon as Lil' Roo said he was smoking bro. The city so damn fucked up, yeah, nigga. City so fucked up, just say you baby, we was what you just wanna be. James watch money die on the ground while you ain't had no heat. John ran off quick than a bitch like I ain't finna die. The fucked up part about that is if you stayed, he probably be alive. Trap smoke, no mercy gang, the fuck is going on? AV hit Lil L with that pump, the fuck is going on? And they still alive, if bro kill bro, bitch, then I'm killing bro. Tell her I bitch to drop a L and give me some head. My birthday coming up, don't want a gift, I want a nigga dead. My baby mama know that she can't leave, I guess I'm one of them. Don't bounce up out the whip, you throw a punch, you getting little 10. She throwing it back like I can be your bitch and let me have your kid. Funny part is I got both of them, but I'm just still gon' hit. SGH, a nigga duck and dive, he still getting hit. She said she fuck bro, and bro, I know she still getting beat. Throw up a B and then throw up a D, cause bitches back though. I throw a L up and drop one down, they got the last loss. QB was in that field, play defense and got his ass marked. So I ain't gon' speak up on the last IP, got his ass bought. Bitch, know what the fuck going on, nigga? K4T.
Shout out to K4T, man, and that's this joint called Speak on It. Shout out to my folks that's jumping into the live. Deuce, I see you. Ace, I see you. The Creative Culture, I see you, man. James, I see you. Appreciate y'all. Who else just jumped in? I want to speak on this record. You know, I know it's called Speak on It, but I want to speak on this record. Jang, man, thank you for your sub, man. I see you, man. Listen. This is the thing with this record, man. Imagine you got a record that got a vibe like this, right? Doom, 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 and he's offbeat. Imagine he could spit like how he just spit, but because the record is mostly offbeat, the way that he's rapping, and he's not rapping in the pocket, we kind of discount his skill, and it doesn't necessarily hit like it's supposed to hit because he's not rapping in the pocket. He's kind of offbeat, and it's like kind of like too wordy, and not necessarily boom. He gotta be able to be on the beat. And if I'm in the room with him, I'll be like, bro, this rhyme is ill. I need you to be in the pocket, right? And then we need you to put some sort of musical hook, either at the beginning, middle, and the end of this record, so that it can feel like a song and not just one long rambling verse. Because when you do it that way, there's no way for us to remember it. There's nothing that gives us the replay value. It's not there. It's not there, and it needs that. If it doesn't have it, we can't do anything with this. This is really just a one and done, right? And in the streaming era, we can't do one and done. One and done doesn't generate you any money, right? At least back in our day, when you selling CDs, if somebody bought it, they bought it. You know what I'm saying? If they paid for the single, they paid for it. At least you're gonna get the royalty. Here, the royalty game don't work like that. The royalty game work off of replay value. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're not gonna generate nothing if people are not listening to this song over and over again. And if we're not structuring it as a song, you're losing. Because this is really wasted space on streaming platforms. Because these songs don't get played. These songs don't get picked up by the algorithm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have diehard fans that are going to want to listen to this, and that's going to take time to build, especially if you don't have records that have, that's structured, that have hooks that keep them engaged. Like, that's really what it is. So we have to find a way to marry the best of both worlds if we want this thing to work, man. Like, that's really what it is. Mr. Bob, man, thanks for joining, man. Thanks y'all for jumping in and checking us out. Make sure y'all liking and sharing the live. But outside of that, I like this beat. I feel like it probably could have had a drum come in at some point, but if it didn't, it's fine. I just want it to be more on beat, man. Like, to have a rap like this and to have a voice the way that he got, he really supposed to be. He's really supposed to be in the pocket with this.
Going on, you say you weren't gonna tell nobody else shit. I'm gonna let him know. He came around me dropping hella L's, but now he swear he folk. The sad part he really is, so that just let me know y'all taking anybody who drop fives and say they wanna pose. Y'all just like hoes, y'all fake as hell and can't keep it 100. On maintain, come to slide, bitch, that is not my brother. Veil that gay shit.
Too much wordy, too wordy, man. I'd have told him, yo, let's strip it down a little bit so we can get you in the pocket, man. So that you like there's certain areas of this thing that's in the pocket.
If we tryna lay some built, Dom really a bitch on Lil Grade, you post to build. This hell, but he just still around.
And then you see how you hear the punching going in, like you hear him being punched in, right? Because it's like it's too much words. So you can literally hear him being punched into the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is stuff that we have to try to work on and trying to make sure that we can kind of reconstruct this to make it really stand out the way that it needs to stand out, man. But shout out to him for jumping into it, man. We're going to get into our first skip for the evening. This joint is called Too Many Chances, man, by Marquise Laquan. Marquise Laquan. Shout out to Marquise Laquan, man. We're going to listen to this joint called Too Many Chances. You better skip the line.
I gave you way too many chances. Oh, I gave you way too many chances. Oh, I gave you too many chances. I gave you too many chances.
Look, I gave you too many tries, yeah. You told me too many lies. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Through thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but what you show me, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I slowed down on smoking packs. Clear my mind, don't want you back. Gotta be limits on all them passes. Goddamn girl, this shit tragic. Fake fake shit can't do magic. Mechanics, you did damage, and now it's all gone. With the wind, you told lies, but your friends know us. So it is what it is. Let me vent, though a lot we done been through. Lost touch and potential. Enough, it's enough. There's too much for my mental. Like damn, I gave you too many tries, yeah. You told me too many lies, yeah. Wouldn't look me in the eye. And supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but you show me, I don't know. I don't know. Hit me where it hurt while we going blow for blow. Try to make it work, you rather we go toe to toe. Baby girl, I want no smoke. This ain't how it's supposed to go at all. Goddamn, breakup's supposed to be hard, you making it easy. I had gave you my heart, you had left me there to bleed. Try to split the family, girl, you had me down and plead. Then your mama had CPS involved, I crashed out on some G. Shit, damn, I can't even correct you. Everything disrespectful, I'm like damn. Already under the pressure, this shit getting depressing. I'm like man, I had gave my all. Honestly, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I can't stress about no bra because I'm pop scared. Yeah, I gave you too many tries. Yeah, you told me too many lies. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but what you show me, I don't know. I gave you too many tries. Yeah, you told me too many lies. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but what you show me, I don't know. I gave you too many tries. Yeah, you told me too many lies. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but what you show me, I don't know.
Yo, that's Marquise Laquan. Too Many Chances. Marquise Laquan, man. Too Many Chances, man. Alright, man. So let me start with what I like. I like the way this beat sounds. I like the way this song sounds overall. You know what I'm saying? I like this. I like where it is sonically per se. You know what I'm saying? I like how the beat is moving, and I like how he sounds on the track, right? So that's really good as far as his vocal cadence, his vocal tone, and how his stuff is on the music. Like to me, that sounds pretty good. But let me tell you where my issue is. And for you guys that are just jumping into my live, remember what the key here and what the goal here is to do. The whole goal of the music review thing here is to provide heads with the appropriate level of feedback to improve their records, right? And this is the main thing, is really to improve your records, because not a lot of you guys are going to have what we call the you're not going to have the access to people who are professionally been able to do this at a high level, right? So let me put it in perspective for you, right? So when we're listening to this record, like this record now, immediately what you hear coming in is the hook, right?
I gave you way too many chances.
So we thought this was the hook, right?
Chances, oh, I gave you way too many chances. Oh, I gave you too many
tries, yeah. You told me too many lies, wouldn't look me in the eye. Supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flow. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but what you show me, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I slowed down.
Right. So what we thought was the hook was the singing in the beginning, and so when you heard me counting down 3, 2, 1, I'm expecting the hook to come back in, right? And that's gonna be around this part right here.
Too much for my bed, like damn. I gave you too many tries, yeah. You told me too many lies, yeah. Wouldn't look me in the eye. Supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but what you show me, I don't know. I don't know. Hit me where it hurt while we going.
So I thought that this part was supposed to be where the hook is supposed to come back in. So what he's done is he's given us a double hook. He's given us the singing hook in the beginning, and then he gives us another part of another iteration of the hook. I give you too many tries. I give you too many dies. Which one is the stronger hook, people? The one in the front. You know that, and I know that. That the hook in the front is the strongest hook in the song. So what he needs to do is he needs to take this record. He needs to remove what he has as far as his rap hook. Take that out, take the other part of the record in the beginning, and insert that where you have the other hook at. Where I'd give too many tries, like that's cool, but it's not hitting like the other one is hitting. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we can't get into this thing where, you know, we're gonna let a vocal like that in the beginning go, and then we don't bring it back into the record at all. Like you never do this. You never introduce something like this into the record. You never introduce something like this into your record as strong as this beginning hook is, and don't do it again in the song. Because what we've done now, I effectively spent this whole time listening for that to come back, and it never came back.
I gave you way too many chances.
So because this part never came back, like what am I listening to the song for?
Chances.
And it's no disrespect to the verses. It's just the way people think. You know what I'm saying? It's not to take away from the verses, it's not to take away from the rap. It's just that these things have to be folded and have to be packaged in between hooks. This is what keeps the listener coming back. Like, this is what it is, folks. And if we're not doing that, we're going to lose each time, every time. So imagine this guy got a song that kind of got, you know, it got the elements of a winner. Right?
Oh, I gave you way too many chances. Oh, I gave you too many chances.
You gotta use that. You can't. You let that run once.
I gave you too many chances.
Look, I gave you too many tries, yeah. You told me too many lies, wouldn't look me in the eye. Supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised.
Yeah, you can't. Like, man, listen here, bro. Like, do you hear how this joint is sounding? Like this, you know how much better could that joint have sounded if he had put that hook in the middle and at the end? This joint would be good, man. You'd be good. He could just start testing it and see what people like out there. If people are feeling it. Primo, you just gotta use the link that's on the screen, at the narrowlink.fan. And if you're trying to get it listened to now, you know the best thing to do is to put it through with a skip, because it's like I said, there was like over 900 songs in here.
Long ago, but what you show me, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I slowed down on smoking packs. Clear my mind, don't want you back. Gotta be limits on.
Yeah, it takes MP3. It takes MP3. It takes YouTube links. It takes Spotify and all of that stuff. But the MP3 is best to do.
Goddamn girl, this shit tragic. Can't fix shit, can't do magic. Mechanics, you did damage. And now it's all gone. With the wind, you told lies, but your friends know us. So it is what it is. Let me vent, though a lot. We done been through, lost touch and potential. Enough, it's enough. There's too much for my mental. Like damn, I gave you too many tries, yeah. You told me too many lies, yeah. Wouldn't look me in the eye.
So he could actually use this like as the pre-hook. You know what I'm saying? Or the breakdown before the hook.
I'm supposed to be holding me down like whoa. Can't find love like I found flows. Too thick and thin and highs and lows. What we promised long ago, but what you show me, I don't know.
Right. Then take it right back to this part, right to the beginning.
I gave you way too many chances. Oh, I gave you way too many chances. Oh,
and let's bring the drum in. Boom, I gave you. Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Give me my co-production now. Yeah. Listen, man. Marquise, man, fix this, man. Fix this and send it back to me, man. I'm not sure if you're going to get a chance to hear it. I think you had submitted this earlier in the day. Folks, if you're seeing my live stream that's running in the day, those are replays for people who may have missed the stream at 8 o'clock. And then what I'm asking folks to do is to, to always check in around between 8 and 9 o'clock for me to get on. And that's when I'm going to be on live. And that's when I'm listening to music live, right? Between like 8 and 9 o'clock. And remember, it's whatever's in the queue first, right? So the queue is here, and it's whoever put things into the queue. I'm listening to it in the order that it was received. If you're looking to skip the line, that's the best way to get to the front of the line. So if I come in at 8 o'clock and there's a bunch of folks that skip the line, I'm gonna listen to those first, and that's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So shout out to those folks who's putting in music. I don't know what this says. This says mid to be blizz. I don't know what this is. To be what? To be close to you. All right, we're gonna take a listen to it. I'm not sure who's the artist. Adaptis. Okay. Right now, I'm just.
Ještě Konárik tam byl. Sám tu odsaď po cestách.
Hey, thanks for submitting this, man. I don't understand what's the language in that, but it sounds like it's gonna be a decent guitar going on in that, and I do appreciate that. Thank you for submitting it. Deuce, man, you back in the building again? You got something else for me, man? Shout out to my man Deuce Nines, man. Deuce Nines played me such a banger last night, man. You made me happy, yo. You made my week with that record last night, brother. Shout out to you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you literally made my week last week with that joint. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, I'm like, it's like when I'm in here and I'm telling some of my other guys that are in here and I'm listening to some of these joints. Riz, what up? Some of these joints I'll be listening to, and man, some of it just take the wind out the room, man. Some of it just take all my energy. I just like, damn. I be like, damn. I'm like, this song is so bad. It's like, yo, it just takes all the energy out of me. But you guys submitted some joints yesterday that I was extremely happy with, man. And it's always good to hear music that sounding like that, man. How you holding up, bro, man? I see you still grinding, man, and I appreciate you, man. I see you, brother.
My game too tight, bust it wide open. You gon' feel it in your walls. But they thinking I'm wrong. They be thinking I'm wrong. If pressure make diamond, this ice is VS. Multiple carats, back it up, so let it glow and I'm changing the status. Every move calculated, I'm surgical with the habits. One touch got a breath, this whole room feel the damage. Grip on the sheets, hear the frame when it rattle. Earthquake motion, whole house for the battle. I don't rush the moment, let you beg for the pace. When I hit, leaving the print, can't erase what I make. Got an arch in the back when the rhythm go dumb. Said she felt it too deep, now she tapping my thumb. Say my name when it land, tryna hold that screen. I ain't wrong, I'm precise, it's a deep strike thing. Slow grind and I switch that speed. Say stop, but your body disagree. Every time I pull back, then strike, yeah, you knew what it be. My game too tight, bust it wide open all night. You gon' feel it in your walls. Deep strike. They be thinking I'm wrong. You right. They be thinking I'm wrong. You right. Lights low, sweat drip, mirror fog on the glass. Every pull, every pause got you stuck in a trance. Whisper don't stop, then you bite when it hit. Whole tempo change when I slide back in it. Neck kiss it slow, while the rhythm gon' mean. Legs locking tight when you feel that reach. You say you can't take it in big for more. Every time I pull out, you pull me closer than before. Heartbeat sync with the bass and the track. Control in my hands while your spine go back. You knew what it was when you stepped inside. No wrong moves here, only pressure applied. Hold still, let me set that pace. Deep breath when I shift that way. Say my name like you called in a way. Then I pull you back, let it break. My game too tight, too tight, too tight. Bust it wide open all night, all night. You gon' feel it in your walls. These right, these right, these right, these right. They be thinking I'm wrong. You right, you right, you right. These right. Yeah. Every time right.
Yo, I don't know if it's just me, dudes, but I think this shit could be louder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say loud to the point of distortion, but pretty fucking close, right? Like in my brain, I'm like, yo, can this get louder? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing it to be louder, and I think that's really my only critique of this. I like where everything else is, man. Musically, I like where this thing is feeling, and the way that this guy is rapping on here. This is you rapping, right? Am I right? I'm not. Tell me I'm not tripping on this, right? But
I can't too tight, too tight, too tight. Bust it wide open all night, all night. You gon' feel it in your walls. These right, these right, these right, these right. But they thinking I'm wrong. You right, you right, you right.
So I guess between the record that you gave me the other night, last night, and this record that you're giving me now, right? And like what are we talking like in terms of your projects? Like how many songs are we talking about that's uploaded? How many songs are we talking about that are pretty much already out? Like where are we at with that? Right? And now this is not, folks, I want folks to pay attention because this is going to go really beyond a music review. This is really me just trying to understand where he is in his journey and how I can help, right? And this is the thing here. It's like the music that he's providing to me is above average, right? So when you have music that's above average, the only thing right now between you and really the next level is really like, what are we doing to promote it, right? Because that's what it boils down to at this point. It's like, what are we doing to promote this thing so that we can build awareness, build brand awareness? Where's the marketing? Where's the promotion? Where are we at with that? Where, what's the social media cadence? How often are you posting? What are you posting? Like, how hard are we really trying to get done on here? Yeah, but I'm not even worried about the equipment right at this point. I really want to know, like, I want to know what you're doing with these songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing with these songs? Like, when I say it could be louder, man, that's really like a mastering thing. You know what I mean? But what are we doing with these songs, man? Like, to kind of, how are we getting people to register what you got going on with these records? Because you said the other record was a few years old. You know what I'm saying? So I need to understand how we working that to make that do what it got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, these records got to get worked out. Okay, I'm testing you. I'm your testing ground. So I look at it like this, bro. I think that you have some really good material here, right? And we gotta figure out what is it gonna take to get this thing listened to on a higher level. Like, you gotta put something together. I'm not sure if you're into Facebook campaigns. And when I say Facebook campaigns, I really mean Instagram. But you got to put it through Facebook for it to really go where it got to go. I'm not sure if you're doing any Google ads. I'm not sure what you're doing. I'm not sure what the videos is looking like. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of those things are going to have to start running, and you're going to have to run them. And it's a marathon. It ain't no sprint. So you're going to have to run them. I don't know what your number is. You know what I'm saying? And when I say I don't know what your number is, it's like I tell people like this, man. The music industry is like a the music industry is like a black hole until it's not a black hole, right? And I say that, I say that just to kind of keep people grounded into you're gonna pour into this black hole. You know what I mean? Okay, you work 60 hours a week, man. You trying to really put it in. So when I say there's a hole, I just say, like, this is a business where you kind of pour in and you pour into it, and you just don't know when you're gonna strike gold. You don't know how long it takes. You know what I'm saying? For some people, they can, put something out and they can immediately catch fire. For some people, it may take 1,000 tries. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. There's people out here that's doing some promo stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just kind of vet it. There's a handful of people out here that's doing some promo stuff. You just can't let them beat you in the head for, tens of thousands of dollars a month. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these guys out here beating people over the head for, these type of campaigns that I really don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to build the brand awareness. I would start with something that's just, really, really modest in terms of what you can afford on a monthly basis, and really kind of set it, and then trying to keep changing the assets every couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? But it's about building the awareness, man. Like, people gonna have to keep seeing it and hearing the music in order for them to kind of fold into it. And this is just the way that it works in terms of trying to get folks interested in what you're doing. So, you got to put some content out there, see which content starts to resonate. Whatever content gets the most views or engagement organically, then you put a few dollars on it. To kind of get it in front of more heads, and see if it'll convert into the streams, man. And then give it some time. But to me, it sounds like you got the right type of music that's gonna make it go, man. So it's just, you got to take that next step. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for pushing this in there and letting me hear these joints. That joint from last night, man, that joint is a killer. And it's not here in my queue. I was trying to go back to it earlier today to listen to it. And for whatever reason, it's not here. So I reached out to these guys at Nero, because I noticed that the folks that are putting in, that are skipping the line, when I go back to listen to it, like, it's not, I'm supposed to be able to go back, like, forward and backwards. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm going back to listen to them again, I'm like, where is it? And it's not here. So it's a little strange. Boy Swagger, what up? We're going to jump into this next joint. This joint is called Underdog by, what is it called? By J. Rye. And he says this is for fun. I don't know what that means. We're going to listen to it.
I'ma smoke this blunt until it's all gone. Count the money twice in case I count wrong. Pass me the ball, I'ma go long. First down, could say that I'm the underdog. When they hating on, fuck them, I just play along. I ain't even worried about them, I know people like to talk. Come on, get up off your ass, do you wanna win or not? Nah, there ain't no time to waste, guess I'll see you at the top. Get the gravel out your socks, it's time to rock. Lately I've been stepping, see the swagger when I walk. Sprinting to the money, had to speed up from a jog. Lacing up my kicks, and these some Nikes, not no Crocs. With my twin like Drake and Josh, I won't ever double cross. That's just something I could not. I won't sell out for the guap. Shawty thinks she got my heart, but I can never love no thought. I got tired of the bitch, so I went and cut her off. You're lost, big plans, bigger dreams. Hope I get them done in time. Tryna capitalize, stack these bands up to the sky. Shawty says she know me, but she don't know nothing about J. Rye. Wanted me to stay, but I think I'ma slide. Gotta get this paid, money on my mind. She tell me I'm him, guess I'm really that guy. I've been on the rise, staying on the grind. Ain't hearing what they say, cause I've been way too fried. I'ma smoke this blunt until it's all gone. Count the money twice in case I count wrong. Pass me the ball, I'ma go long. First down, could say that I'm the underdog. When they hating on, fuck them, I just play along. I ain't even worried about them, I know people like to talk. Come on, get up off your ass, do you wanna win or not? Nah, there ain't no time to waste, guess I'll see you at the top.
What y'all think about that?
Count the money twice in case I count wrong. I'ma smoke this blunt until it's all gone. Count the money twice in case I count wrong. Pass me the ball, I'ma go long. First down, could say that I'm the underdog. When they hating on, fuck them, I just play along. I ain't even worried about them, I know people like to talk. Come on, get up off your ass, do you wanna win or not? Nah, there ain't no time to waste, guess I'll see you at the top. Get the gravel out your socks, it's time to rock. Lately I've been stepping, see the swagger when I walk. Sprinting.
I feel like he got the right voice. That's what I said, the same thing, Kyle. I said, I feel like he got the right voice for it. And it seemed like he got the right melody in it. And see like how he started it off with their first 4 bars where he said he's the underdog. He should have just repeated that, double that up. And it's easy on the ears and it's riding. But the lyrics, listen, some of it is not really about the lyrics. Some of it is about a vibe, right? So it's like if he can fix where the parts where he's a little bit off beat, if he can fix those parts, and if we can get a hook that stands out, right? Because that's really the thing here is the hook don't really stand out, and that's really where my problem is. You know what I'm saying? If the hook could stand out more, he might have a little something. And then even when I'm looking at this video, right? This video is like what I call like people don't really understand like when you look at a video like this, and people will look at it and they'll say, okay, it got low quality, or low production value, or low quality. But these are the type of videos that low key, these are the videos that low key kind of break a song. And let me tell you why. Because what it does is it paints the picture of how you can consume my record, right? I'm out with my folks, I'm having fun, I'm chilling, I'm eating, we chilling, we having it, and what happens is when people watch this is it's a programming mechanism to where people are going to take want to play the song when they're doing the same thing, you know. My issue with this video, only to a degree, is that it's just not edited to the beat. Like, edit it to the beat, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let the cuts go to the beat. You know what I'm saying? So that at least if we don't have the actual aesthetic or the look, at least let it edit in a way that gives the beat a little bit more of a bump. You know what I'm saying? Edit it to the song so that the song would cut better.
Do you wanna win or not? Now there ain't no time to waste. Yes, I'll see you at the top. Get the gravel out your socks, it's time to rock. Lately I've been stepping, see the swagger when I walk. Sprinting to the money, had to speed up from a job. Lacing up my kicks and these some Nikes, not no Crocs. When my twin like drinking,
I'd have killed this.
I won't ever double cross.
And I'm not even an editor. I'd have killed this.
That's just something I could not. I won't sell out for the guap. Shawty thinks she got my heart, but I can never love no thought. I got tired of the bitch, so I went and cut her off. You're lost. Big plans, bigger dreams. Hope I get them done in time. Tryna capitalize.
Damn, man. All right, man. Yo, J Ride, man. Thank you for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Stack pants up to the sky. Shawty says she know me, but she don't know nothing about J Ride. Wanted me to stay, but I think I'ma slide. Gotta get his pay, money on my mind. She tell me I'm him, guess I'm really that guy. I've been on the rise, staying on the grind. Ain't hearing what they say, cause I've been way too fried. I'ma smoke this blunt until it's all gone. Count them.
I'ma smoke this blunt until it's all gone. You know what I'm saying?
Money twice in case I count wrong. Pass me the ball, I'ma go. First down can say that I'm the underdog. When they hating,
then repeat it again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Primo, what part of the line is it in? Is it? Did you skip it? Because if it's at the end, if it's at the end of the line, and I'm listening to it in the order it's received, unless it's skipping. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know when that's going. I don't know. You know, I'm only listening to. What time is it now? I've been on for 45 minutes. I'm about to jump off. You know, we got real work to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I listen to a few joints every day. You know what I'm saying? See what I can get through. But for the most part, we working, man. We doing this, you know, we doing this Mac stuff. We doing this French stuff, Red Cafe. You know what I'm saying? Freeway, Wiz Khalifa. We doing all this stuff right now, dog. So we working for real. It's just, you know, I'm trying to just hold my folks down in my community and hold my people down that's been holding me down over the last year. A lot of these guys watch me, you watched 100 Minutes last night. I appreciate you, brother. Like we was in the trenches last year around this time when I first started the first music production tutorial. Not realizing that all that music was gonna go to Max B when he came home. You know what I mean? Yeah, 4 y'all about to drop the Harmony joint. All right, how are they doing though in terms of like, you know, views, and how are they converting? Like, what is that looking like for you? I like this Underdog song.
Fuck 'em, I just play along. I ain't even worried about 'em. I know people like to talk. Come on, get up off your ass. Do you wanna win or not? Now there ain't no time to waste. Guess I'll see you at the top.
Why you just skip it? Yeah, so I make sure that I gotta listen to it tonight. I like this record. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know when this guy submitted this record. This guy could have submitted this record months ago. So yeah, the Zoom meeting. What's this? Colors of the Past? What is this? By OD31. When did he submit this? I don't even know. To R31 on this one, man. I mean, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little pitchy. Song is it's okay. You know what I mean? It's not really a standout for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it can connect a little bit better in terms of the hook and the lyrics. You know, make it kind of really, work melodically. For me, is just kind of like there. It doesn't really have like a standout melody. Yeah. When you're it's a GOD is testing well. Okay. Yeah, Primo. The way to do it, I think, is when you're submitting it, it gives you the option to submit it as a skip. So, and then it'll just ask for your method there, and then you go from there. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to hop off, but I want to give guys just a little bit of feedback on some of the stuff that's upcoming, especially in our school community, school.com/Future Producer Society. For those who are like, primarily for producers, but remember with artists have to worry about vocal production and those other things. And I also think that artists should also learn portions of music production, even if you don't intend to be a quote unquote producer. I think being able to articulate what you need as an artist, I think to me is what kind of creates the it gives us a little bit better understanding of what you might want and how to get your music to the finish line rather. You know what I mean? Shout out to Grand Kai. Grand Kai just hit me back with his vitals. He just jumped the line. Let's take a listen to it. This is the final version.
Check my vitals. I can't live, I can't breathe, I can't be without you. We don't need time and space, I keep thinking about you. 7 days makes me weak, can't go long without you. Check my vitals. I can't live, I can't breathe, I can't be without you. We don't need time and space, I keep thinking about you. 7 days makes me weak, can't go long without you. Every night I go to sleep, I can't stop seeing me and you face to face. Come swing this way and show me your mind. I love it when we face to face, you comfort me, I don't mind. My hands, your hips, your waist, come swing this way and show me a sign. I love it when we face to face, you comfort me, I don't mind. You're way too pretty, slide by my city, you're half mixed Trini, I need a minute, bring friends, come with you, gang, come with me.
Yeah, you added that part in right there?
Gang, come with me.
I don't remember that being there.
Suffering in silence, girl, you got a nigga on a park bench wildin'. My niggas telling me to lock in, darling. Goddamn, baby, like a locksmith. Got that key to my heart, can't stop. Acknowledge me, cause it might just stop. Check my vitals. I can't live, I can't breathe, I can't be without you. We don't need time and space, I keep thinking about you. 7 days makes me weak, can't go long without you. Every night I go to sleep, I can't stop seeing me and you face to face. Come swing this way and show me your mind. I love it when we face to face, you comfort me, I don't mind. My hands, your hips, your waist, come swing this way and show me a sign. I love it when we face to face, you comfort me, I don't mind.
Your vocal sounded good on this.
Tonight I go to sleep, I can't stop seeing me and you face to face. Come swing this way and show me your mind. I love it when we face to face, you comfort me, I don't mind. My hands, your hips, your waist, come swing this way and show
Primo, drop it in.
me a sign. I love it when we face to face, you comfort me, I don't mind. You're way too pretty.
And for those who are just jumping in, man, Grant Carr submitted me this record. He submitted me this record. What's about 2 weeks now, bro? How long ago did you drop this record to me? And then we talked about, you know, him moving some things around into it, you know, changing, you know, making sure his vocals were sitting a little bit better. About 2 weeks now, right? And he made the changes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He made the changes. And that's the thing. It's like you gotta. He made the changes, and I said, well, how do you feel about the changes? And he said, yo, bro, it just feels so much better. And that's really that's what we're talking about. Is we're talking about really trying to find the best iterations of these songs, right? And the only way for us to get to that, right, is for us to listen to the songs, you know, for somebody who can come and can tell you, hey, bro, do this, right? And I know some folks may look at that and may say, well, I'll just figure it out on my own. You know, that could take years. Like, you know, that could really take years for you to figure this shit out on your own. Like, this is really the thing about that, man. Like when you really put it into perspective, and when I look at how many hours, because I didn't have the mentorship. When I look at how many hours, tens of thousands of hours in the studio trying to figure out, damn, I wrote this song, and we put this song out on vinyl just to go back to listen to it and say, them chords are fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is flat as fuck. Like, to think in your mind that it's good, right? But because no one is there to tell you, nah, dog, that's not it. And then what happened is we running around town, you know, we trying to get it played on the radio, and, you know, we trying to do all type of shit, and we're trying to like, yo, why nobody fucking with it? Because it sounds bad, and nobody told you that shit. Nobody stopped you and said, yo, bro, fix this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to save them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's like it's the worst feeling in the world to be running around trying to want this dream. This is a dream for a lot of folks. People want these dreams. People want this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a dream for a lot of folks. You know what I'm saying? For folks to get a platinum record, It's a dream for some folks. For me to have multiple platinum records, this is a dream for some folks. You know what I'm saying? We become one of the 1% of folks that make it in this bitch, right? Not a one-off, not a two-off, who's been doing it for a long time. And what happens here is that this shit is not easy. It's not easy. And I want people to stop playing around with this shit and making people really understand that it's not easy, man. And you can take the long road, and the long road is people trying to figure it out on their own. You know what I'm saying? And I'll ask guys all the time. It's like you go find a guy who can literally sit in front of you and can say they work with the top rap artists that ever existed. You tell me that. You tell me a guy who's worked with the top artists, who've worked with Grammy-winning artists, who've worked with all these people, and is willing to sit here on the live stream, listen to people's shit when they got music coming out now, and you hear it going on, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I really want folks to really look at what we're doing and like, yo, what we doing is the realest thing. And when we're talking about in the portal, when we start really talking about this music business, right? Because getting the music right is one thing. But now we got to talk about the business. We got to talk about them contracts. We got to talk about how the fuck you going to get your money. We got to talk about how you going to get these royalties. We got to talk about how you going to negotiate these song splits. Like, we got to talk about the real shit. Like, nobody's going to tell you this shit. They're going to let you, they're going to just put you out to the wolves. Nobody's going to tell you nobody's going to tell you what it is to have to deal with Sony, what it is to have to deal with Universal, what it is to have to deal with Warner. You putting in inquiries, them motherfuckers taking weeks and months to get back to you with one-line answers, for you to have to sick the lawyers on niggas. Like, people don't understand what that shit looks like. People don't understand what it looks like for you to have to sick the lawyer on a guy. Yo, you didn't pay me for the record. I got to sick the lawyer on you. I gave you time to get it right. I got to sick the lawyer on you. Now I got to talk to the lawyer about how we got to get him right. Right? Now we got to take all your money. And they be like, oh, damn, are you taking all the royalties? Yes. I got to take them all because you didn't do it the right way. And we still own the track because you didn't contract it, right? So these are the games that we have to kind of play with these people. And people are not really, they're not really versed in it, right? You got people who talk about it, but not people that really did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to go and I've been able to strong arm a lot of money out of a lot of guys who play games on the back end. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you got to understand this something. You got to understand this game, and you have to be able to be astute on both levels, you know, musically. And then you got to be able to come back on the business side. You got to understand them contracts. You got to understand it. You got to understand the principles of royalties and points and suggested retail value and you know, top line records. And, you know, you got to understand all of this shit. You got to understand it, and you don't have a lot of time. You don't. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the games that the labels play, they try to make it seem like it's just an accounting error. Oh, we forgot to put your vendor account over with your other account. No, it's all a way for them to run out the clock. Because remember, as soon as that record comes out, statute of limitations is running. People ain't talking about that, right? Then you can only sue for so much money, or you can only go back by so many years for audits. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of it is like a game, like they're trying to wait you out and see if you forget about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's really a lot, man. And the stories that I'm going to motherfucking tell, I'm telling you, the stories that I'm going to motherfucking tell, people are going to be like, yo, you think these guys could tell stories about, you know, about Nas and Wu-Tang and Prodigy, Mobb Deep? You think these guys could tell stories with Big Pun? These guys can't tell these stories. These guys wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Power. Y'all wasn't there. We was there. You know what I'm saying? We was there. We was there when he did the American Cream Tea and he did Black and White movie. We was there with James Toback and those guys when he was filming that movie. We was there when Allen Houston was in the movie, and we was there. You guys don't understand, man. Like, a lot of people don't understand. It's like, we just like to play the low key, man, because I like to have a peaceful life. I don't like people all on my shit. But really, at this point, you know, it's a new day. It's social media, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm not telling all, but I'm definitely going to make sure that the people that's rocking with me never have to experience the shit that I had to experience. I'll make sure of that. And if you do want to experience it, you're going to experience it eyes wide open. You're going to be like, yo, Jug, I know this is a bad deal, but I know I know what I have to do to get through that bad deal to get to a good one. Or I know how to protect myself on how much of a loss I got to take so that I can get to a win. Because some of that happens too. Sometimes you got to take a few lumps. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows if you've ever been boxing before, you know that sometimes you have to take a punch to give a harder one. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it go like that. Sometimes you got to be in the fight. You got to take what he got a little bit. Okay, I feel that. And you got to give it back to him. Okay, oh, you see the wind go out of him. Oh, okay, you hear him grunting. Okay, now we going to fuck him up. You see what I'm saying? So, like, we got to understand, like, this is how that music business works. Sometimes you got to take a little bit of a punch, but when you give back that punch, you knock that motherfucker out. And I'm sorry I'm talking like that, but, you know, I get passionate about this shit. Greg Kai, man. Thank you for submitting it. Greg Kai coming out May 15th. Who else I got here? Who's jumping in? My man Deuce is back in. Yo, listen, man. These folks don't play no games. This back to Deuce Nines again. Primo, you said you jumped something in? You going back into Deuce 9 real quick? We're gonna listen to something else.
Go now. Go now. Go. I'm putting niggas on flow now. You better go now. Go now. Go. I'm putting foes on mode. I shoot some fire like a dragon. Make a hoe scared cause I'm a liar. I can't let bygones be bygones. So when I wake up from sleep, you better be gone. I shoot first and never ask questions. You can learn today, this is a freaking lesson. So don't be pleading to me like it's Catholic confession. I got more thugs in my clique than the photo session. 25 deep, now that's 50 feet. Stomping in your ass until you truly sleep. I don't give a fuck if you are with your peeps. 50 fists busting you to the white meat. You getting bucked if you in my face. You better trust your gut and leave this place. I'ma kill you near an empty space. Dig a dirty ditches but won't leave a trace. I'm not gonna leave, no. Go now, go. I'm knocking fools on more for flow. You better go now. I'm knocking niggas on more for flow. Ain't no way I'm calling gang truce, cause you stepped in my zone and tried to let loose. Let loose, fool, now what you gon' do? You gon' get beat down just for coming through. I bring pain like cancer. Got your heart moving like goddamn dancer. You a lyrical gangster fucking with deeper, get your ass shanked sad. You better get down on your knees and pray. You step to me one day. So mark the spot where you wanna lay, so I can take this sunny day and make it fucking great. Don't knock what you ain't tried, and if you say you walked away, you a goddamn lie. Goddamn lie, you know you fucking with the wrong guy. Put your ass in the chair, pull the switch and watch your ass fry. Go now, go. I'm putting niggas on flow now. You better go now, go now. Go. I'm putting foes on move. Cause I'm bustin' loose, I'm out of control. You gon' need a new. You think you big bitch, boss loose. I'm just slit your throat and watch the blood ooze. I'ma count before I'm done with my count. You better hit the streets. Well known, awesome to the 3rd degree. Scorching your skin for tryna fry me. If you like this match, you gon' see the light. All out war like a Tyson fight. You better fear for your damn life. I know I hit home when I heard cries. So don't be telling me no freaking lies. I'ma pack you up, bitch. Bye, 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 bye. Go now, go. I'm putting niggas
got it.
Flow now. You better go now, go now. I'm putting foes on move. Flow, flow. Bitch, go now. I'm putting niggas on the move. Flow now. Go now. I'm putting foes on the move. Flow. Bitch, go now.
I agree with you, Grand Kai. I feel like this song is a good song. I feel like for this tempo, it's too long. Like that's probably the main thing that I probably would take from that is that for this tempo, this record I think might be a little bit longer than it should have been. I think it probably should have been done. I think it should have been done by a little over 2 minutes. And listen, like in Deuce's catalog, right? And I think this is probably another one where I think could be a little bit louder, right? But in your wow. But listen, but Deuce, check this out. If you're writing these records that long ago, right? And you're still able to play them now, right? That's really a testament to your ability to forward think in music, and that's what kind of creates the longevity that people don't really understand, right? Because when I listen to say for example, somebody comes to me and they go, "Hey, I'm listening to your Max B and French Montana record," right? Okay, that just came out in January. That record is 10 years old. That beat is 10 years old, right? So so if you're able to make music that's still can feel and play in the current landscape, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even if it's written through Suno, man, it don't make a difference, man. You know what I'm saying? What we're trying to do at this point is we got to take what we did and we got to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the game. The joint that he gave me yesterday, the joint was called Guns, Oil, and Drugs. That joint was, that joint was absolutely insane. So, Deuce, with this joint right here, you know what I'm saying? I feel like all of the stuff here is, I feel like all the stuff that you normally do in your records is prevalent, right? I would just probably look to shorten the verses so that we can get to maybe because its tempo is where it is, maybe try to strip down between eight bars for the verses, 8 to 12, and then get this song in and out in 2 verses, and I think if we do it that way, I think it'll have more impact in the body of work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like if we can kind of get it like if we can get it into a certain length, you know what I'm saying? I think that in the context of the entire project, I think that it works. You know what I'm saying? Because when we listen to your songs, man, it's like these are good songs, man. You know what I'm saying? So if we're creating a catalog of music, then it's definitely what it needs to be to keep your people engaged. Like, I'm listening to the next record, but you got to remember now, not to say that all these songs could sound like, Guns, Oil, and Drugs, but people are going to be wanting that type of cadence and quality. We don't want it to all sound like that, the same, but we kind of want that feel the same. I don't know if that makes sense. So this is the challenge of when guys are making classic albums. This is the challenge. The challenge is that you can't make everything on the album sound like New York State of Mind, but we have to make it feel like it's a continuation of New York State of Mind, right? So if we're doing an Illmatic, we have to make sure that these songs are interconnected and interwoven through the energy and through the feeling and through the cadence, right? They're not necessarily going to be all the same, but it's going to feel like it all supposed to be as one cohesive project, if you know what I mean. If we're going through your classic album phase, if you understand what that means. But, I appreciate you for submitting this thing. As always, I appreciate you for jumping in this with me. And yo, man, we about to run this thing up. We got to do what we got to do. Shout out to my guy, Primo. Where's he at? Primo, you still in here? Primo G. I know you've been trying to get this here to me tonight, so I'm glad that you figured it out. This is Chaos. Right? Am I saying the Chaos or Coas? Ski Vicious. Body Bag Half. Let's listen to it. Let's see what it sounds like, brother. Let's go.
A lot of us walk through the chaos, man, without nowhere to go. A lot of us just strolling through, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do when reality strikes? Fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Choose humble articulation over skepticism. Pessimists persist, causing moral cataclysms. Intent, malice, mental. Beef is the appetite of cannibalism. Feeble is the appearance, but beast is the mannerisms. Had to step back, reevaluate the plans given. I'm blade switching on the main mission. Swiping, be swiping. Snatch up what you made missing. Whether it's righter than right, don't get it twisted. Left in the pole position. Cause the block will eat you, then shit you after a cold decision. Soul collisions, abrupt in a spoken admission. Burning it down, worse than a smoldering kitchen. I'm juxtaposed to all written descriptions. There's no comparison, the Matrix original encryption. Long before this new world's intention. Wrong turn, it's a new suspicion. Wicked is the tongue that spit it. Chaos. Choose humble articulation over skepticism. That's how I move through the chaos. Roll the dice, play the game before they betray us. On board, I'm just one of the players. Chaos, watch me move through the chaos. Gray Glocks introducing main knots. Straight shots, turn you into a ghost in a seance. Now that's welcome to the chaos.
Home run hitter, everything be out the pop. You a shooter, let's see how you can move without the Glock. Put these knuckles on your chin, how you thinking I'm a op? I just did it out of spite, wanna see if you can fight. You gon' make it through the night. You know you can't fuck with half, you don't got that switch. I'ma turn you to a punching bag, beat him out his Uggs. Have a nigga stumbling like he leaving out the club. These punches like Percocets, this nigga getting drugged. And ain't nobody pay me, bitch, I did it out of love. Then hit him like a slug, teaching niggas lessons. Put these hands on you, yeah, I'm giving out blessings. These is my confessions, 40 or the AR. I'm nothing like my daddy, don't ever call me JR. Humble as they come, but don't ever try to play hard. Turn a good day into a night full of chaos. Body.
Chaos, choose humble articulation over skepticism. That's how I move through the chaos. Roll the dice, play the game before they betray us. On board, I'm just one of the players. Chaos, watch me move through the chaos. Gray Glocks introducing main knots. Straight shots, turn you into a ghost in a seance. Now that's welcome to the chaos.
Shout out to my man Primo G on this one, man. This joint is called Chaos. So I feel like this, man. I feel like you got a situation with this where you guys are, spitting what y'all are spitting on this. I feel like we can be a little bit more in pocket with the vocal performance.
Causing moral cataclysms, intent, malice, mental. Beef is the appetite of cannibalism. Feeble is the appearance, but beast is the mannerisms. Had to step back, reevaluate the plans given. I'm blade switching on the main mission. Swiping, be swiping. Snatch up what you made missing. Whether it's righter than right, don't get it twisted. Left in the pole position. Cause the block will eat you, then shit you after a cold decision. Soul
yeah, I feel like you can be more in a pocket with that, with this vocal performance, dog. I feel like you can be a little bit more. I feel like we can be more on the. I feel like you're taking some pauses there, where we should really be more so inside of this beat.
A lot of us just strolling through, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do when reality strikes? Fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Choose humble articulation over skepticism. Pessimists persist, causing moral cataclysms. Intent, malice, mental. Beef is the appetite of cannibalism. Feeble is the appearance, but beast is the mannerisms. Had to step back, reevaluate the plans given. I'm blade switching on the main mission. Swiping be swiping. Snatch up what you made missing. Whether it's righter than right, don't get it twisted. Left in the pole position. Cause the block will eat you, then shit you after a cold decision. Soul collisions, abrupt in a spoken admission. Burning it down, worse than a smoldering kitchen. I'm juxtaposed to all written descriptions. There's no comparison, the Matrix original encryption. Long before this new world's intention. Wrong turn, it's a new suspicion. Wicked is the tongue that spit it. Chaos, choose humble articulation over skepticism. That's how I move.
And I feel like we could have shortened the verse. I feel like the verse might be slightly longer than it needs to be. I feel like we should have probably aimed for maybe a 12 bar versus a 16. I think it's actually over 16.
Move through the chaos, roll the dice, play the game before they betray us.
And then with the hook, we need the hook to be a little bit bigger in terms of maybe like some doubles or stacks to make it feel like it's bigger than the rest of the verses.
On board, I'm just one of the players. Chaos.
We don't want it to feel like it's a continuation of the verse. If that makes sense, we need the hook to stand out. The hook has to be something that's, the hook has to have a sound that's still cohesive with the record, but still needs to sound like it's the hook. Like it can't feel like we just continued rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to have some sort of vocal production to it and vocal arrangement to it that folks will be like, that's the hook, because it has doubles, it has ad-libs, it has things in the background that make it into that, especially if the music isn't going to change. If the music doesn't change, like in this case, then we're going to have to do something vocally to make it feel like there's some sort of segmentation or something that differentiates the hook from the verses, right?
Watch me move through the chaos. Gray Glocks and the deuce and main knots. Straight shots turn you into a ghost in a seance. Now that's welcome to the chaos.
Home run hitter, everything.
And normally I would tell folks to take the first 4 bars of the hook, and I would tell folks to repeat it, right? To make that the 8-bar hook, take the first 4 and then repeat it. But the only reason why in your case I'm not really saying that is because you continue to use the phrase chaos, right? So that's driving home the name of the song, because we're using the word chaos and we're using it all the way throughout the entire 8 bars. So because you're doing that, then that kind of creates the repetitiveness or the redundancy that I tend to require when it comes to doing a hook. Normally what I would tell folks to do, especially with a rap hook, especially for a song that's not fast in tempo, is to take 4 bars and repeat it twice. This is probably the best way to make sure and ensure that your hook is going to stick. You're trying to pin that tail in the donkey. You want it to stay where it's at. You want it to have that repetitive and looping type of value, right? Because when we take the first 4 bars and then we add another 4 bars in terms of a different type of rap, this makes it longer, and it gives us less of an impression, and it makes it harder for us to remember what's being said, right? So we're trying to drive home, you know, the title of the song, which I think you're doing pretty okay. So in this particular instance, I'm saying you can probably let it ride, but just think about that moving forward when you're doing these records, to make sure, especially when we're talking about rap hooks, 4 bars, repeat. Keep it that way so that we can, so you can drive home the point of this record.
Be out the pop, you a shooter. Let's see how you can move without the Glock.
And on this verse, it's the same thing. On this verse, he's mixed a little bit higher in terms of the verse first. His vocals are standing out a little bit more, so we want to make sure that your vocals in the front is actually, you know, kind of having the same kind of, I want to say, level, so that we can make sure that it be both being heard. Not the same level, because his voice tone and cadence might not need the decibel level that yours might need. We just have to find a way to make sure that they're leveled out in the mix some way, somehow. And then also make sure that his vocal performance is on beat. There are some portions of it that I think can be more into the pocket.
put these knuckles on your chin. How you thinking I'm a op? I just did it out of spite. Wanna see if you can fight, you gon' make it through the night. You know you can't fuck with half, you don't got that switch. I'ma turn you to a punching bag, beat him out his Uggs. Have a nigga stumbling like he leaving out the club. These punches like Percocets, this nigga getting drugged. And ain't nobody.
And if you notice, his whole vocal is double.
He paid me, bitch, I did.
So he's making his stand out, and yours is not like that.
Did out of love, then hit him like a slug. Teaching niggas lessons, put these hands on you, yeah, I'm giving out blessings. These are my confessions, 40 or the AR. I'm nothing like my daddy, don't ever call me JR. Humble as they come, but don't ever try to play hard. Turn a good day into a night full of chaos. Body.
Chaos.
And I would probably say not to make him, to make sure, I would probably say to try not making his vocal double the whole way. Like, take some of it in and out to see how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Now, or to bring it down a little bit into the mix so that it's a double, but it don't necessarily feel like it's a strong double. Try that to see how that makes, see if it feels a little bit better.
Choose humble articulation over skepticism. That's how I move through the chaos. Roll the dice, play the game before they betray us. On board, I'm just one of the players. Chaos, watch me move through the chaos. Gray Glocks introducing main knots. Straight shots, turn you into a ghost in the seance. Now that's welcome to the chaos.
Welcome to the chaos, man. My man Primo on this, man. Thank you for submitting this, man. Hopefully you can take take the feedback that I gave, make some tweaks. And just you can always carry that on to those next records. Cause what I'm saying, you can put on, you can take that to the bank for all of your music to make sure that you can, keep creating the songs that's gonna keep being at the level that you need the songs to be created at. Shout out to Primo. Is he still in the mix or did he slide out? I see you in here. You still in here, bro? You're quiet. Yeah, man. This one of these records, man, where it's like, it's like we want guys to be able to do what they're doing, what you're doing in terms of like rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, guys. This is coming back. So just stay the course. If you notice the mumble game, the mumble game is kind of slow right now. I don't know if you noticed that. So just stay the course on this one, because the mumble game is tied up. It's kind of gone right now. You know what I'm saying? But they don't got no more Drake cosigns, so they can't. So they out of here. You know what I'm saying? So the mumble game is just about over. Shout out to my man Kaz in the building. Mumble is over. Mumble is over, and I know everybody waiting on that ice, man. But I hope they're ready for that ice, man, because I don't know if they're gonna like this version of Drake. You know what I'm saying? Folks might not like this version of Drake. This version of Drake is basically gonna probably be on 100 or 1,000, because it's gonna be like there's no need for him to be humble anymore. He sees that he controls the game, and because nothing moves if he ain't out. You got a ton of music, man. That's what's up, bro. Listen, if he come back out when Drake come back out, that shit's lame. You know what I'm saying? You got to build your career outside of homie, dog. Like your career can't be tied onto the back of Drizzy, man. Like, you can't do that to yourself. You're gonna ruin your legacy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna ruin his legacy. He gotta really just move on. I'm like, man, I'm not really part of that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is, folks gave him a chance to carry it, and he can't carry it. Let's be real. He can't carry it the way your boy carry it. Your boy was carrying the culture low key. I know people may not want to believe that, but just look. Like all these people that he was carrying a lot of these guys, doing joint album with guys who really, he was doing joint albums with guys that really ain't deserve it. I ain't holding you. He doing songs with guys that really don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? And he was really doing songs, and he was keeping a lot of guys relevant with some of these songs and some of these features that he really shouldn't have done. Right? Imagine doing features with people that don't like you. Imagine me pumping, me giving you music to keep your career alive, keep you on tour, keep you on the radio, but you don't really like me. Like, nah, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? So don't do none of that shit with none of them. You know what I'm saying? Let them eat on their own. Nah, it's not beneficial for both sides. It's not equal, bro. It's beneficial for both sides only if you got the equal size following. If you don't have an equal size following, we can't say it's beneficial for both sides. It's only beneficial really for one side. It's grossly inadequate. You know what I'm saying? If he got 25 million and you got 1 million, you got 2 million followers, that's not beneficial. It's not mutually beneficial, at least, right? He's not really benefiting from that. You know what I'm saying? He's helping you way more than you're helping him. People are trying to say he's trying to stay relevant. But when you look at it, who's relevant now? Who's relevant now? Where's the street cred now? Who hot? Who's hot? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if that was true, then we would have had something to fill the void over the last 2 years. We'd have had something. Somebody new, something dope, something fresh. We didn't got it. Like, where is it at? You know what I'm saying? So for all those people that say, oh, he was, borrowing the motion from other people, where's the motion at? Nobody got no motion? Nobody? Shit is kind of weird. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's kind of not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is, but it isn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like we want to see, like, this was the primary time to see who was going to step up into the shoes and who was going to be able to take over the reins and really show and prove that they had some dope music. And nobody did it. Nobody. The Billboard charts ain't nothing working. Ain't nothing on the Billboard charts. Shout out to French Montana and them though. Cause French put a record out, got some motion, some other stuff. But where's the hits? Ain't no hits. And I ain't going front. I like that Minx in Miami with Ross, but who's on it again? French Montana. You know what I mean? So, you gotta wonder. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out for y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Primo. Shout out to Kaz. What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's in here. Deuce, Richie, Kai. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, make sure y'all are jumping into jumping into the portal. We're adding in new things. We're doing Suno tutorials. We're doing, come this week, we're gonna get into some more music publishing stuff. Want to make sure guys are understanding what's happening with these PROs. We got to talk about some copyright stuff, right? The copyright stuff it's ever changing with this AI stuff, and we have to make sure that we're on top of these things, man. So everybody just kind of, keep up with me. Let's keep doing what we're doing, and I'm gonna let y'all get out of here with some Wiz Khalifa and Max B.
I used to get to work and I do this shit from sundown to sunup. Yeah.
I wake up, I roll one.
Arkatech Beatz
Only myself, I don't compete with no one. This ain't the fast route, I took the slow one. Didn't have a pound today, decided to grow one. Constantly shopping for Chrome Hearts and Rick Owens. Constantly ducking cops from the pounds that I'm blowing. Got a locked in a couple properties. Playing Monopoly with real money. Another bong rip, I'm a little sluggish. Pardon my cut subjects, but I do what I want and really love it.